You know what
Hello.
Zhao said to me?
What's that?
She said that March will not recognize AJ if he attacks a fallen.
Well, yeah, 'cause he looks very different.
It's just gonna be this big, scary monster
Big,
that she's afraid of.
big scary bouncer.
Yeah. But he's gonna be intimidating as hell. Just the way AJ is now.
Just
He's gonna
don't.
be the monster that everyone says he is. As a
What?
synthetic.
I mean, wait. People think he's a monster.
People think synthetics are monsters.
Oh, I see.
um, I'm gonna go to the main hall.
Yeah. Hey,
Bye bye.
Wolfie. Boy. Hey, Wolfie. How you doing? Uh, yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm trying out this beta for the IK stuff. I'm not really. I'm not really feeling it. If I'm completely honest with you, it actually feels worse. Yeah, actually feels worse. Like her arms go down much further than they were before. My arm, like, oh my god, why are my arms so low down? And my legs aren't that stubby. Oh, no, I need to fix that because this is too far low. This is way too low down. Okay, it's a bit better now. I wouldn't know, but everyone is putting hype on it. Yeah, I mean, there is hype for it, which is perfectly fine, but I just don't think it's. I really don't think it's ready yet. Why is my tracking also failing? Like, what's going on with my tracking? I'm going all over the place. Are both my... Yes, they are. What the hell? My tracking's having, like, really big issues. Whoa, this looks really fucking different now. I mean, yeah, I understand it's like, obviously it's in beta, so, you know, it's debatable whether something's ready or not, but it's kind of like some of the settings doesn't really make sense from a certain perspective, if that makes sense.
I don't want that display of force, that show of power being directed at you. Oh.
Yeah, just be careful or you might get lasered.
I think it's plasma.
Whatever it is, I'm not gonna get hit.
Same difference.
What's plasma?
Yeah,
The fucking cat thing.
Kappa, not here, but we're getting him up to speed because apparently AJ's back. Doesn't really look like himself, but he's here.
What do you mean he doesn't look like himself? Is he just, you know, wearing different
He's got a
clothes?
baller ass
Take a
jacket
look at
on.
him.
You can see for yourself, yeah.
It looks weird, but I'm more confused as to what the hell happened because he got dragged off the train by Victor's daughter.
Oh, yeah, I do remember seeing that.
What The hell happened?
I had a very stern talking to. Sometimes I'm even surprised he's here. I kind of imagine that he would be locked down and kept captive for a much longer period. Did everyone just like fuck off? What the fuck? I looked away. It does. Looks very nice. This lighting is so good. It actually looks like looks like it's dark and like very dimly lit. Did I like disconnect or something? Like what happened? Oh no, it's still here. What the fuck? The store's meant to be through.
Hello.
Hey King.
You're looking extremely tired.
Yeah, haven't really been able to sleep too much. Kind of stressed. Oh, you already know this anyway.
Vaguely.
How did the cleaning go of the basement?
It's almost finished. You know what it is? AJ's back, and he looks very different.
Yeah, Shade was saying the same thing. Different in what kind of sense?
I don't know if it counts as shaving his hair or just removing it, but hair's gone.
His hair's gone, really?
Yes, and he's clearly been to the store and picked up the good old Saphira style. It looks a bit weird how he's dressed at the moment, but hey, I don't know. I'm not a fashion expertise.
Neither am I. Do you think I go and wear this for fashion? More to do with functionality.
Yes.
I say functionality, but people can strangle me with a fucking scarf.
So what are you planning to do then?
I guess probably find out what AJ looks like, considering everyone's talking about how he looks different.
Last you were seen was heading towards the bedroom.
Right. Do you want to come with, or you got other things to do?
Go on. No, I'm free at the moment.
Oh my god, is it so different? I'm not used to this.
For further.
Oh, you.
Hey. You okay? You look really
Hi.
different.
I'm fine. Just came to a few revelations.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hoping everything went
Oh,
well with
looks
Victor.
different
You know,
too.
got any trouble there?
It's always like this. We just did a few renovations, moved things around the room.
Yes,
Yeah, Nick and I have been working really hard to redecorate.
Yeah, you remember clearing out all these rooms?
Of course I do. I spent goddamn who knows how long while you guys were at PL.
Hmm.
Your efforts have finally paid off.
Hmm.
You should go sometime. It's not bad.
I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's an enjoyable establishment.
Sure, there could be some
You
interesting.
see some
there.
interesting
Not the
things
biggest-
there.
Not the biggest
Ice
fan
pools
of
and round
gambling and
tables.
such, and so I think that's why I've.
Gambling? There was no gambling
Don't have
at
any-
the place.
Yeah,
Ain't it a
they
casino,
don't
what?
have any. Technically?
The only way form of money earning I know about is when they host that glass platform game.
Yeah.
She's rare.
Crab game?
Yeah, imagine.
What?
Interesting plan.
I don't know.
Nothing more since last week.
Well, I was shooting at that scorch mark on the wall, so I'll get back.
Tour time. You can kill anyone with anything,
Understand.
really. well, really real different. Yeah. So that used to lead to the kitchen and the bedrooms, and now it's just like straight into the
Are
kitchen.
these tables a little low?
They are, don't you think?
Yeah.
They were the
I mean,
tables
from
that
Nothing
we
that
have
can't be
found
fixed.
here. Indeed.
More of an oversized coffee table.
I mean, if people want to eat, we have that counter for there to eat.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
It is better than nothing. I can assure you that.
That is true.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Although honestly, it's much better to have that big TV than the old
I
one we
don't
had
know.
that was cursed and haunted.
Well, we got rid of that one.
Yes, that
You
old
mean a box TV?
dreadful thing.
Yes. Yeah, the one that Greg destroyed.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we have acquired that TV. It's just the fact that it's not plugged in at the moment. We probably should wait until we actually get either some sort of streaming service or the internet back up. Probably would matter a lot more than getting the TV connected.
I'm assuming Slick's been
In due time.
busy
that'll be
wiring it
sorted.
up.
Indeed, you should have seen Slick trying to put in some of the cables. Surprised it actually came out as good as it has. Considering that majority of the second floor is collapsed.
What the hell even was this place before we took it?
It appears it used to be a very old museum.
Oh shit.
The damage from upstairs, is it water damage or is it just like something crash into it?
Who knows?
Mm.
If there's any metal parts that's been stripped clean
Hello,
over
Kara.
the years.
Scavengers then maybe?
Over the centuries, probably.
Mm.
Hi.
Good evening, Miss Carol.
What?
How
Was
are
that
you
just
today?
put out?
Hi,
Oh my god, it was.
I'm acceptable.
That's good to hear.
That is
Mm-hmm.
really good to hear, indeed. But yes, just time to cruel mistress, I believe, is the only explanation that actually we have.
Sorry, say that again. I didn't.
I said time is a cruel mistress. That's the only explanation we have other than going back in time and watching the events unfold of how
Yeah.
how the third floor collapsed onto the second.
In due time, we'll sort that problem out, won't we?
Indeed, it might just, it might,
in the Cullings.
What?
I don't believe
Did
we
we
have.
lose anyone from the Hollow in the Cullings?
No.
We did
Okay,
not.
that's good.
I don't think so.
We're
Nope.
gonna have to get someone to repeat what they said.
Although I didn't get to see from where I was.
Modulators.
They asked, did we lose anyone from the recent culling? You weren't. Well, you were present for the recent culling.
Oh, trust me, I got a front row view. Luckily, I didn't see anyone from the Hollow there. Mostly just. I don't even know what they were, just attachments from another part of the Whispers, I assume.
A few people
I
were
heard.
dragged up there, but thankfully they came back unscathed.
Indeed. And we are very fortunate to have you back.
Yeah, does anyone know when Slick arrives?
Absolutely.
I
no
do
clue.
not.
Nope.
Perhaps in.
No idea.
I believe he might be on a scavenging run.
Right.
Indeed,
Well,
he might be back in an hour or perhaps less. I don't know how long their Tuesday scavenging runs usually take. I assumed by now it would have been over, but apparently not. Yes. Right, other things that while some of us are here, who here knows how to cook? I'm quite curious.
Mute does.
Because I'm going to be making a list. Besides Mute, I think that there's a couple more actually.
Depends on what it is.
Not. Depends on what it is, okay?
I'm real good at cooking some soul food, so
Mm-hmm.
anything like that, I got you.
Right. Miss Raven?
I can cook small meals here and there, nothing too extravagant now.
Right. How about you, Mr. AJ?
Do I look like I've ever need to cook in my life?
Be a fridge, we have 2 fucking
Doesn't have to
fridges.
ask a question. Miss Foxglove, Miss Carroll, either of you?
It's public to means I can probably bring in SSR and make guns for them. So. Wow, yeah, this is
I
pretty
know how to cook
big.
ramen. I know how to cook
Nothing too
Right.
fancy, but
miscellaneous things.
nothing too fancy. But if I had to,
Oh, okay, so we actually have to find the IDs.
Right. Well, then I guess I'll be talking with Miss Mute on the scheduling for dinners. Because I know how to cook myself, I can probably cook for the entirety of the Hollow. And how many guests we have.
I've
So,
never cooked for that many people, though. Only for myself, usually.
IDs cost so much credits,
The
holy
best
I
way to
shit.
cook is char grilled chicken. And by char grilled, I mean that's literally the consistency of the chicken when I'm done. It's charcoal.
right.
God damn,
So
you
we
make me
probably
sad.
shouldn't have you cook then.
Might make good
And that's why you
fertilizer.
got me lifting heavy objects.
Wow, there's no way Raven will be able to get into that.
We'll definitely
No,
have
don't part
meals with
way.
high protein content.
Yours just isn't cooking.
Does anyone have any dinners that they want to aim? If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure someone might be bringing Chinese food later today. But for future
Yeah, he
dinners,
said he was, yeah.
what does anyone want?
I suppose it depends on our budget. How much money do we have to spend on food?
That entirely depends on Mr. Slick and what sort of jobs we do, I believe.
Well, for now, we should just try and buy cheap shit in bulk and serve the
Try
more
not to get too
expensive
much junk
stuff.
food though.
Yeah.
That is true, but we still
High
need...
protein, high carbohydrate.
Perfect. But yes, there's many ways to do that. Just any particular ones that people want?
Can't think of
It's
anything
really
in particular.
cheap to buy. As far as carb goes, potatoes, rice, maybe cheap noodles.
Pasta's quite good
That
for
can
that.
keep someone full.
That could work. We
Not a
can
lot of
definitely...
body to it.
Wait, I remember something. Shade, didn't you say you were a baker?
Used to be, yeah.
Well, you can
So
make
it's
bread.
not exactly, Yeah, I can make quite a few things actually in that regard.
It's only be cheaper than buying it
Very
outright.
useful, actually. Indeed, it usually is.
Yeah.
If you can
We've got an
get
oven,
you
we
the
can do quite a
proper
bit.
resources. Very good. But yes, in terms of the food, then that is settled. Which is good.
I mean, there's still
Anyone
the
else have
opinion of a few
anything?
people who were not present, but
Well, of course. But I plan to go with them over either the group chat or
Yeah.
whenever I see them. But yes, is there anything else anyone wants to bring up at the moment? That was my one thing that I needed to.
Can't currently think of anything.
Sometime soon I'll need people to go with me to help try and find ingredients again. I still only have half of what I need.
We could definitely
Well,
do
Kara,
that.
I'll be more than happy to join you if you need assistance.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're going
I'll
out,
make sure
a
I
bit of
let you know.
protection wouldn't go astray.
Alright.
Let me know the day and I'll be free.
I might join you as well.
Remember
I was
the
going to.
rule of three.
I was looking for some of that for some deadly nightshade for you last
I
time,
need to
but
talk to Gil about
I
some
couldn't
stuff,
find
actually.
any. So
And you.
maybe this
Maybe
week.
Cecil as well, looking into those
Make
bikes,
sure I
getting those
write
active
everyone
for us,
down
if we can.
and let you know.
That does make 3 of us. So
Oh, the ones that are at the police station?
Yeah. We got some pretty good techies here.
Yeah, so worth a shot.
Wasn't there also cars down there? Should we also try and get those?
Those might be a bit harder. A lot more onboard systems, you know.
I think Slick mentioned
All
something
those bills,
about.
we could just take the doors off.
I mean, far
Well,
as I'm
our
aware,
Russian
Darius
friend
has
wants, yeah.
already taken one.
Yes.
I fucking thought
He was
so.
very happy about that.
I mean, I don't even think do we even have 100k to spend on a
You know,
fucking
for our last
ID
mission,
pass
literally, he
that might not even bear
turned one of them.
fruit?
He had his original one shred to bits.
And we needed
so
someone who is able to negotiate,
surprising, yeah,
that could
to
almost
basically
fucking die.
someone who becomes
Smart enough.
very well reputable. I mean, there might be some people which can do jobs in the black market.
Well, at least now
Reputation means a lot, clout. But the thing is, who to take on
that
that?
actually brings up another good point.
Essentially, spending 100,000
need,
on these
anything from
things
other
is a
people?
big investment. Heavy sanding needs to
Any
be worth
specific
the
items when
time.
we go out? And place our thoughts and prayers to our little church group on Sundays.
Of course.
Be rather good to probably collaborate.
Yeah. Hmm.
At this point, we kind of have to. It's too dangerous to go out alone.
Indeed. Especially when we have been given the order to stick in groups of 3 and in some occasions, too, which is
I mean, I understand the black market's not going to be cheap, but if the ID is like 100k and the items you can get from it is incredibly expensive, we would literally need millions to pay for any kind of rare material.
What was that?
So it's like we don't even make that kind of money.
Some cable ties.
while you're out.
That should be pretty easy to pick up. But any real big things, that's the true things we're looking at. Small things that we can buy at the local store should be fairly easy to acquire. And you were saying, Crunch? Something?
Yeah.
Other than working with the techies,
Something
I can't think of anything.
Somewhat off topic, but
Not on my end,
wanted
anyway.
to check out this whole meat rack place. I've been hearing a lot about it. Wanted to go out at some point. But considering the people within Sapphire
Like, we're gonna need to go on so many fucking bank
personally wouldn't even
heists.
feel safe going out there myself.
So many
just
fucking bank heists. We're gonna have to
because
make
of
some
how I
way to
know
make money.
them to be.
I mean,
So if
I'm
anyone
going
is
to
up
be
for
real
willing
with
It's
you.
been
go
pretty
The longest
fun.
time ago, there were
Very interesting
reports.
people there.
The longest time ago, there were reports of mainly fallen activity around that meat rack area. But then apparently, because of recent events, they've skedaddled, or maybe they're still around. I don't know.
We were there a couple of days ago. Some of us saw quite a few fallen. Out of colors,
see.
but definitely them.
Copy.
Yep.
Hmm.
Well,
Still be
I've
careful
been there
of them.
once. It's a neutral zone, so to speak, so it is safe to
Kind
go
of.
there.
I guess I'm not.
If someone tries to
I'm
pull
not
out a
really
gun,
too
everyone else
sure.
does
No
and
aggression.
shoots at, and points at you, so... Exactly, no aggression, so it is a safe place for us, at least at the moment.
Hmm.
If we need to
Copy.
catch a breath when we're out and about.
Just don't
Mhm.
cause trouble.
Things go fine.
Precisely. But yes,
Try my
it
best not to do that. And
should be fun. It runs on Saturday and Sunday afternoons. I should be able to go this
Yeah,
coming
I don't have to that.
Saturday,
We have
April.
to rely on Slick all for that now, and
It's a very interesting place. Especially
Slick's not charisma based, so we can't really talk our way out of it like Toku
getting a
could.
gauge on said fallen. A couple of them were singing, and one of them was playing the
Interesting. They
piano.
seem pretty comfortable there. They
Indeed.
relax, they're off guard, some of them perform on the keyboard, on stage, and everything.
And it's at the meat rack.
Precisely.
Very relaxed.
As
Yeah.
much as it's a good spot for them, it's neutral ground.
No, of course.
We don't do anything with the fallen there. Violent or non-violent, just don't talk to them.
Oh, that's the same consensus for PL. People shouldn't be talking with them, but they are nosy. The last time I went, one of them in particular
Yeah.
was just
Well, I
pacing
mean,
backwards and
People are
forth.
unarmed.
Yeah, because the blackout has worked lots of times in the past.
Hmm.
It's just a matter of principle. Just don't have anything to do with them for the time being. And
Yeah.
I mean, sure, we can talk to Slick about it if we need to, but
Considering there's an active kill order on them, this is a really bad time to try, any sort of interaction with them.
Well, of course.
I agree with this.
Yeah, because if you get seen doing that,
That's not a slap on the wrist now. That's a probably getting shot yourself. For not
That's meeting
following
the
Odelli's
shotgun
order.
crew.
Yeah.
Indeed. Alright. Anyways, is there anything else people need help with? I understand you were searching for a CCTV setup, if I'm not mistaken, Jade?
Few cameras
any-
and stuff we can set up around the district if we can.
maybe route them back to that police station we found. They have good infrastructure.
Then that can be sent to us here.
I'm gonna be real.
Yes, we
No one
get our
has to
own
go the way to do
surveillance of the
this, but I have a plan for something I'm doing with a bunch of items I've been collecting. If anyone finds a stop sign, please let me know. I can go pick it up if you find one.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I know
Maybe
it
we
sounds
could
probably-
look all around.
Didn't you find a
It's going to
few?
be
I found one for you.
Yes.
Remember? Yeah.
I
Wait,
need
how many do
one
you
more, I
need?
think.
Right.
One more. Albeit extras would be more than welcome.
Especially
can
if we come
definitely
up
put
against the
that down.
biker again.
Yeah, I think it's like 100 yen is
No, it's
equivalent
definitely worse, but
to
you've seen the
a
shit I
dollar,
swing
I
around.
guess.
I
That would
have
be like,
seen it, yes.
100 credits being
But yeah, we can
$100.
definitely get to some sort of document or something written up.
Well,
and
we say
put
that.
in, like requests of what
I
we
don't
need
know,
help with
maybe.
to go out because, as I said, we need
I need
to
to clarify
collaborate
with
from here
Kaz.
on out whenever we go out.
Right, there's that to-do list that we wanted. We'll eventually have to.
Indeed, and we'll definitely on our
Put
little
that up.
forums that we have, we can definitely make a separate thread for it, if need be.
just don't get too busy in the next coming week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but we're not going to kind of go like,
yeah.
100 credits is this much
No, of course,
dollars.
we have plenty of time to do. the
It'll probably
things
just
we
be
need
like
to
1
do.
to 1, just to
Yeah,
make
to
it
be on
easier.
call.
Otherwise, you're getting into
That's the
I
other
feel
thing
like we
I've
have
noticed as
priorities this
well.
week.
economics.
We have a very interesting lack of transportation. I've seen that we only have
Why
Greg's
getting
truck.
those bikes up and running would help.
That's a
I've
good
got
idea,
a
but
car.
Mm-hmm.
Bike,
Well,
if we're looking for
I've got it.
transportation,
If
is
you can order
probably
at
the
least like
worst
4
idea.
people, but I've got
If you
a
have
car
a
if we
car.
need something.
Good for personal transport, good for scouting. Especially
Indeed.
scouting.
If you can actually send me that on our group board, we should be able to reserve a spot for it in the garage next to Greg's truck. I just need you to actually
Did
put
Greg have 2
something
trucks?
on there.
He does.
I believe so. I think he has one somewhere else and one at the Hollow. All times,
Yes,
because
because
he's
he
usually
has
out
one that he
driving.
uses constantly because he's a trucker, And then there's the one that we've got, which I'm pretty sure. is sticking
Yeah,
to
I
turns.
plan to
Like,
ask him
armored
after this. I'm
shit.
pretty sure loads of people asking the question, like, how much, like,
Nice.
what's credits to this?
Mm.
Because if that's the case, 100,000 credits
I
is
don't question
only
what
1,000
Dylan's
credits,
like
which
to do in their spare
or
time.
$1,000,
They like to tech things
which-
out ridiculously.
that's actually kind of still a lot.
They are the building sort.
Indeed. But yes, I'll definitely need that, and we'll definitely need a lot more, since our size is growing so large as of late.
Mm.
I know I'm a relative new recent addition, and there's already quite a few that have come after me, which I was surprised about. It feels like there's more coming almost every other week. So more transportation, the better. If anyone knows how to drive, that is. Does anyone here know how to drive?
I know how to drive.
Then
Just
we should
haven't in a
probably
while.
secure you some sort of transportation.
Okay, so it
So you can
is
transport others as well when you're going
100
out.
credits is equivalent to $1. It's still quite a lot. $1,000 is still quite a lot. I imagine Slick can drive. Makes sense.
I'm pretty sure he can drive. Does anyone know if any of the others? Jackie, Gil?
believe overheard Jackie talking about wanting to take one of those bikes back at the police station, so I'd assume that they ordered one of those.
Right, that's a very good idea. You should probably get some of techies and whoever wants to spearhead that operation to go over there and get access to those bikes.
Mm.
Guess that'll be Gil's
Probably.
jurisdiction.
Indeed.
Well, hey,
And
when they come
probably
back later,
Slicks
I'm
as
sure you
well.
can ask them.
Indeed.
Sure.
But yes, other than that, is there anything else anyone needs?
No.
Mm.
Is there anything? Go ahead, Miss Foxwell.
Oh no, I was just thinking.
Is there
I
anything
can't
you
think
need,
of anything.
Mr. AJ?
God, a flavor stick would be nice, but we don't have any of those.
Did you say flavor stick?
Mm-hmm. They're compatible devices used to simulate taste or flavor.
I see.
I see.
Are they hard to acquire, or?
Depends. Most bars don't accept synthetics, so you'll find them at the ones that do, but the ones that don't won't have any, so.
Yeah, that's a good point. We can put that on the list if anyone's going by the industrial district. Check to see if they're selling anything over there.
Maybe we can.
Yeah. Like, I'm not even sure that, like, was the announcement gone out so everyone knows? Everyone knows out of Cats, but in Cats you have to find out this stuff. Like, we don't know the location of the new place, so we'd actually have to do a bit of scrounging it out and see what happens.
They're made with high-grade material, corporate stuff. More than likely, they don't have anything to offer us.
Well, that doesn't hurt to ask.
Even if they did, I honestly wouldn't
So it sounds like
completely trust them.
the
Maybe
next
they know
arc
that.
is the black market stuff. It's going to be the black
Doesn't
market
hurt
race.
still to ask, and we can
'Cause
determine if they're
We would have to find out
trustworthy or
from
not,
people,
depending on what they
because he said
tell us.
specifically people of crime would
And when I go to
know
the Purple Lotus, I'll definitely ask
where the
myself.
location of the black market is. We don't even know where it
Just
is.
know where
It's
to look.
gone somewhere else. It's somewhere deep in the market district.
Only if they know
But
in
if-
And wait, doesn't
Not
doesn't
if they
Malleus
know.
own the market district?
Of course.
You don't
Well,
know what
fuck.
janky stuff they might give us if we get it straight from them.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we need to find
But
some
we trust
reputable
people who
sources
know.
then, rather than rely on inconsistencies.
Indeed. At least they'll point us in the right direction. As I say,
fuck,
always
it's
do
hanging
your own
around today.
research.
No idea.
Pretty sure they might be on the same scavenging.
Right, need to talk to them about some weapons.
I think a lot of people need to keep in mind that quite a few people here often don't show up on Tuesdays because they do a big scavenge.
Yeah,
Indeed. They usually go out on Tuesdays and Thursdays, if I'm not mistaken.
Something like that.
Or is it?
I mean, the black market is there. They literally
Yes,
said.
When they get back, we'll
Okay, I will just
have
bring
a
it
nice
up on the big screen.
TLDR for them when they get here. But yes, there is one thing I need all of you to do for me whenever we go out. It's more of
What's
a
that?
long period of things. I might need some help. Mostly from Mr. King to carry back some larger equipment.
Heavy lifting. Yeah, I'm not good for that.
Yes, I might need help with that.
Okay, if you want an ID or entry to the black market, you must find this out of character, be it on map or by word of mouth.
Repeat that.
Recently, the black market has moved its location from District 0 deeper into the market district. This location is by no means easy to find. Generally, those with criminal backgrounds would know of its new location.
Right now is to find
So,
equipment. We can't just stroll up into the local
it's in the market
supermarket and
district.
buy,
Midas owns the market
yes,
district.
X-ray machine.
Which means there's going to be
or
loads of
anything of the
tigers.
like.
So it's a big fucking risk.
So,
What exactly are we looking for?
well, it will be for medical, and it could be used for the lab I'm trying to set up. It could be used for many different things. That's just one example, though. It's anything of the similar like. Besides,
I don't
I'm pretty
think
sure.
everything from the police station has been taken out. We could just try in there first before going spending money anywhere else.
I have. It's been stripped. Everything has already been stripped and either sold off or just unusable, since it's been so long since the police have actually been there.
Not to mention the other whispers do tend to take their fair share. They pick through it like an anthill.
Indeed. And it was a tiger facility, if I'm not mistaken. Before all of the
Warming with them.
new graffiti went up already. It was already there when I was there for the first time. But yes, and the other thing is, when you do meet tigers and you proceed to take them off the table, if all of you can search for a couple of those vials, I do need my hands on those. Since we have none
Regular
here.
tigers would be carrying them very commonly.
I don't know. During that police raid, we
Your
had a
best
few
bet
of
is
them
You
there.
never know.
Indeed.
Well, that's
There
concerning.
were quite a
You never
few of them,
know.
and
That is why they're able to take the streets so quickly.
Yeah.
It's because of those damned hulks. We don't have anything to combat that. That is where I'm coming in.
best to make an effort, if anything.
Do you think you can get
Indeed,
access to
if we
study
can
Bucky? I don't think it'd be very probable, but knowing certain weak points, or maybe Bucky has some experience with them, considering he fought two of them.
Let's be real, the second one he was almost losing.
Well, yeah, but he's been fighting non-stop during that thing.
Yeah, he'd been going pretty much all day at that point.
Honestly, I'll definitely ask, but I don't think I'll get much out of Bucky, since he is Bucky and in like a league of his own compared to us. Compared to what we can do. I don't think any of us here, even with your exceptional strength, punch the Hulks to death like Bucky could.
Yeah.
The best I ever did was skewer one's foot into the floor. They are still flesh.
Indeed.
They're tough,
me a
but you
good
put enough
opening,
lasers in,
So we'll try.
die. It's just
I can
not
try
really
talking
efficient.
to
It
JC
does
about
work
it.
if we have to.
I remember Bucky saying that they played Monopoly with JC, which is
I thought it was
Right.
poker.
JC's
Monopoly
unavailable.
and poker.
Why?
No reason why. She's just unavailable. She's not here.
She's been here before.
We could always go ask.
Just have to wait for her to come back then, I guess.
Just
Come around from time to time.
Right, I have never actually fought against one of these hulks before. I've seen them around, dead ones that is, and Bucky of course.
Yeah.
But and I know some of you have already seen one.
I
Would
think
you
Meat
mind
Rat is affiliated with the
describing
gang roleplay though, so I'm not too sure if they would know
what
about it.
happens when they transform and how they walk around and fight? Any amount of detail and research I can preemptively get, the better.
They are prone to friendly
Someone
fire.
I've never seen one
right in front of-
transform.
Okay, one at a time, please.
Never seen them transform, but they seem to just swing wildly when they fight.
It's just smashing everything they can.
Right. No one has seen one transform?
I have.
Well, myself, Raven, and Crunch have then.
Would you mind describing what you saw?
The time I saw it was the biker grabbed a whisperer and stabbed a needle into their neck. And then rapidly, like, their muscles started growing. Until they didn't even resemble the person they once were, just this enormous amount of muscle and flesh. They definitely had
Close to how
almost increased 4 times in size, maybe.
Period.
close to how Bucky looks, just not as good looking. The one I saw, it actually did a lot more on his free will, it would seem. A couple of us were storming the police base, and he seemed to have run behind a corner as I was fighting another guy. Pull out one of the needles, take it, transformed right there, and I made sure to fucking dip out as Bucky dipped in.
Right.
So,
Was
does
the one
seem
you
that
fought
I'm on.
cognitive at all? Were they able to speak?
No,
No, they were not.
they just grunt.
Although they did seem a bit more intelligent at the police station. When we fought at the warehouse, just saw enemies and didn't see any allies. The ones in the police station at least were
Just
aware.
testing these on animals as opposed to humans. If you
Well, of
want to
course I'm
learn
not
their
gonna-
property.
Of
Yes,
course I'm not going to be
I'm not-
testing on humans, that
No.
is...
Save the script. I saw a
Don't worry about that.
rat. Let me finish. I saw a rat transform, not a human, and tear up the fallen base on the day that I was gonna do my project.
Wait, how
No.
did a rat tell?
Who was testing them at the
Is this
Fallen?
the normal thing?
Apparently, according to the person working on it, came back from the dead.
What? Wait, what?
By any chance, is the same one that engineered the rat bombs?
No idea what the fucking rat bomb is, but
I heard about the.
I mean,
What the hell is with fallen and rats?
They're plentiful.
What the hell is with fallen on explosives?
Who knows?
Well,
Yeah, there.
well, if the serums work in rats, maybe they work on other things that aren't humans.
Yeah, Fox Club mentioned about
Well,
using them on plants.
the interesting part there is more with their properties
I
to,
wonder.
I guess,
You injected the
re-energize the
plant,
core.
like
Indeed, that is very
It's
interesting.
like vines on the wall. Would those like grow to some incredible density and
But
form
I
like a,
would exercise
you know,
caution.
essentially
Doctor.
crush the wall,
It
like the
really
stone
did tear
around
up
it,
the fallen
make a
base,
wall
so
of
when
their
I
own.
We'll have to
died,
find
it
out.
exploded
Possibly,
into this
but we
plant.
won't know until you
Yeah.
test it.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
we
gonna
should
be
have
entirely
the
real
same
with
thing,
you.
or if this is something different, because
I don't have the capacity to smell, but my fellow fallen members were throwing up for hours afterward.
Thing is, there's no reason why my character would ask Sachi or
If what AJ
Marius.
is saying is correct, and they did resurrect a rat from beyond, I don't want to know what happens to a natural corpse. That could be far worse than you imagine.
Perhaps. Especially
On
the
the plus side,
exploding
I'm
and
completely immune.
pus. That is true.
Hmm.
That is a good point. I probably should get some sort of gas mask then, if that's the case. Save me from the fumes of it.
there.
I'd say, after hearing that, let the word be known among everyone here. that we should probably back up after we've killed those things if we do encounter them again, just in case. I'm not sure how often this thing may happen, but if they do explode, I doubt that it would be good to get any of that on us.
Not a good
From
idea
what
to
I
get
heard,
close
it
to
was an
begin with.
accident.
It's their biggest strength. Kill them from a distance.
Well,
Yeah,
do the
as far
ones
as I'm-
did the ones at the police base explode?
No. I have witnessed, well, 3 Hulks die, 1 didn't die. That was a friend of mine. He's sadly not around anymore though. But I've never seen a Hulk explode.
Would you mind
Neither have I,
describing
but-
your friend and what happened?
Small
He's
kid.
dead now. He didn't die from the serum. He died of other causes, but he was a good kid. Went by the nickname Roller. Actually, he even went by Knives as well, but he was a good
This
kid.
is a shame.
Honestly,
I'm very sorry to hear
wonderful
that.
person to hang around with, and he actually survived taking the serum and changing back. Although it had obvious effects on his body, he didn't look the same
I-
afterwards.
I hate to ask this, but would you mind describing what he looked like afterwards?
Bruising, scarring.
Skin looked stretched. Well, obviously it would look stretched because he was forced to grow and then shrink.
He's also bit more violent, bit more forward spoken after it. He didn't really talk much, but after that he kind of had a few anger issues, it felt like. But it's hard to gauge whether or not it's just because he's under stress, because soon afterwards he was shipped off to Milo City.
Well, he was going to be shipped off to Milo City, but then the boat sunk suddenly.
Right. Would you mind telling me of this Marlow City? I've only heard rumors
We don't
about
know.
something.
All we know it's a tiger city of some sort. People go there and they don't come back.
Blech.
That's all we know.
But why would Whisperers be sent there?
No idea. We were wondering that ourselves as well.
Hmm.
Who made the order for that?
So I guess the rumors are
What was that,
true.
Crunch?
Who made the order for that?
Who made the order for what?
Oh, Delhi. Sending Roller to Milo.
Surprising.
Yeah.
He sent.
Mm.
No, it is surprising. He made the order
If
to
anyone
send.
would do that to their own people,
He made the order to send a whisperer to
A tiger
a
base.
city filled with
Yeah,
tigers.
why Tiger City though?
tiger
that's the
base.
weird part.
If I'm being entirely honest with you, I don't actually believe for a second that Milo City is a tiger city.
That's why I'm so damn confused. Why is that?
That would make more sense.
Why is that the consensus of it?
What do I think
Could
it
have been a
is?
trade
I
deal.
think it's. I think
For
it's
someone
something
else
more confusing.
important
we
or
have
something. I don't know how the
We have
higher-ups handle
seen
negotiation.
some of the people. We have seen some of the people who are involved in that Milo City stuff. They're not really gang-like to describe. They wear black, and they often wear masks.
The mouths
Their
are
mouths
stitched.
are stitched shut, and their eyes look glazed over like they're dead inside.
Some sort of fucking cult?
No, I wouldn't say
They're
that.
kinda like shriekers.
Hmm.
No, they were not like shriekers.
No, these were different.
Right.
AJ, I believe, can vouch for me here, because
I don't know what they look
shriekers
like.
don't look like that.
Can't tell
No,
you
I
what
mean,
they
in
look
the sense
like.
that- No, in the sense you can vouch that shriekers don't have stitched up mouths, glazed over eyes, and wear masks.
Or explode.
No,
Like
they
realistic
do much
masks.
worse than that.
They explode.
We made a bargain with the person who was meant to be the leader of the Shriekers, Jimmy. A robots that led the Shriekers. We negotiated with him, traded Roller for one of them, and tried to
What my city is.
question them.
I'm just at this point thinking it's
Jimmy
something
left with Roller and one of his Shriekers. And then we heard a beeping coming from the Shrieker he left behind. Shortly afterwards, it exploded. So, we got nothing out of it while he got Roller.
clarification. One Shriekers. Because as Jimmy even said on that same day, that they were property of O'Delly.
No, sorry, did I say Shriekers? They weren't Shriekers, no. They were the mask-wearing foes.
Right.
You gotta give them some kind of name. Well, they were manning a boat, so we call them the crewmen. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah,
I
Right.
was going to say mask, but that could go for a few people these days, so
Well, that's concerning.
crew members.
Yes. Let alone the fact there's also the time I had my legs chopped off. Once again, another gang was involved, wearing white.
White.
Not black and white, just white. So I'm pretty sure.
Right.
I know
Other
that this main
distinguishing
war
features.
involvement with Victor Strange. That's about it. But no, but mainly this war may contain majority whisperers and tigers.
Just sounds
There
like
are
the fact that
clearly other
it could be done
gangs
by
out
just
there
your
for
child going out to look for
whoever
info
the
and doing rolling
crewmen
for the
are,
info gap.
whoever these
Yeah,
white
Raven's
coats
gonna
are.
go to some outpost that she's looked, and she's gonna probably just look around. Thing is, they don't even know that the black market exists or if it's open, so I
Lots
can't
of
really say
mysteries.
looks around for the black market
Strange has
because it would be a bit
okay.
sus. If you don't know what would be,
I don't know.
that would be hard for me as a
I'd say
viewer
ask him
to
yourself
get
if
idea
you're
what
more
Kaz
than
could
willing to
mean
risk
exactly
your
in
life.
that
Nothing.
post. Yeah, it's kind of hard to understand, but we'll see.
I'm
Probably an
hearing a
event
lot
this
about
Friday
that
for it.
strange guy, but I'll be honest with that. When I say that, I have absolutely no idea who the fuck that is.
Honestly, to be honest,
I don't
we
either.
shouldn't even be saying his name. More times when we refer to him, it's probably better to refer to him as something else.
And
Poker
why is
gave us
that?
the clear to use his name.
Because apparently saying his name is like
A bad omen.
a trigger, a bad omen. That's a good, better way to put it.
If you believe in
Poker
bad
gave us
omens,
clear.
then
You were there, Raven.
when he said it was fair to
superstitions
use the
are
name.
very far-fetched.
I was here
No,
over yelled.
like-
Well,
Yeah,
I
it was
can
kind of
guarantee
announced it
you,
to
the more
everyone
you say
last
his
time.
name, it does get worse and worse.
Yeah. He's not a
Right.
puppet
Who the
for us
fuck is
to
he?
handle.
even just
Works
even
with
without the name, who the
A
hell
bit.
is he? Works with.
All
Let
I know
Topher
is
deal with it.
that indeed he's one of the apparently higher-ups that Toku is working with.
Yeah,
As a
he's part of the
Shadow
council.
said.
He was able to tell who I was in a matter of seconds, so don't fuck with him. Alright?
Yes.
I don't have plans to fuck with anybody. I'm just trying to figure out who the
Yeah.
hell these
Yeah.
people are.
No, I don't plan to fuck with
If
him
they're
either.
Maybe
running
there's,
with these
uh,
other gangs and such.
You probably
It's
knew
not
who
exactly
you were.
so.
Because of the
Whoever he
serum
is,
exchange.
he is
Because you were there.
ultimately on the Whisperer's side.
Mhm.
Hmm.
It
For
seems to
most
be
of
working
us,
with
at
O'Delly,
least, we
at
don't
least
need
somewhat.
to worry about him.
Yes.
Hmm.
Best not to worry our pretty little heads about him.
We have bigger problems to focus on, such as the Tigers and Adeli's current kill order on Fallen.
I think our most pressing issue is
And the
CCPD.
police.
Since they're the ones hunting
Yeah.
us right now.
What are you gonna do? Fight the police force?
No, but we need to get ready for if they actually come here.
Daddy has the police force.
Census operations, I thought that was already on the books.
Right.
Don't we... Doesn't O'Delly have the deals or something with the police?
He does. He has him bribed.
Yes.
That is why we don't mess
Apparently.
with the police?
Yeah,
I'll
apparently.
put it
That's
this
not
way,
what we were
okay?
told recently, that they're hunting
The
us.
police want an excuse, okay? They're trying to mess with us. The second you go out there and see a police officer and go, bang, congratulations, you've given them
No,
a reason
what
to
I
raid
mean
this
is
building.
they're looking for our base because they have
Reason at the moment.
We just don't give them
You
the
know,
money to find it.
So, what do you
What-
plan to
Give them a
do?
reason,
No
don't give them
reason.
away.
You want to go and kill the
What
police
reason do you
officers?
think that they
That's
have?
reason for them to then search us even further.
Although,
No, we need to prepare this
We-
place in case they come here. That's the point.
I don't know. The
Because they
little
are hunting for
nightclub
this place
fiasco,
at the
that's
moment.
Pretty good murder for you.
We kind of have multiple enemies.
well, what we
Like,
know is that they were
Fallen tigers,
searching the
police
area,
force.
so they already know
We have to deal with
approximately where we are.
them one at a
Yeah, but
time.
none of them are actively hunting
not
this
exactly.
location and are close, other than
Yeah. I
DCPD.
hate to
That's
say
the
it, there are a
case,
few
may
people who
not-
left
because of
for the
Lono.
fallen that I don't
You
particularly
heard that
trust
conversation.
anymore.
Please
I
tell
wouldn't
me
be
you heard that
surprised if any
conversation.
of them
Yeah.
squealed.
I did.
Mm.
But what I'm trying to say is that
Which means they already have all the motive they need,
There
and they're
is
looking for
a-
this location, and they know roughly where it is.
If they do know the overall idea.
there's only so
or,
much we can
like,
do.
That's a big
areas
problem.
We
that we may be
have our
in,
daily
then
within the
I
next about
apologize
fallen.
that
If we
I
just
may not-
leave the tigers at bay,
you may
they're
not
gonna
see me here
swarm
too often,
the whole
but
district. Half the forces
Yeah,
may be
but-
gone, but
They
that
did.
is still
Yeah.
half of it
Wouldn't they
remaining.
already know where we are?
We don't even know the numbers. We
Yeah,
just know
but
it's
we
half.
have the entire rest of the Whisperers to pit against the Tigers.
you ever
If
need to
they-
get up?
if
The
they
ZCPD
did
is coming for
know,
this
they already know
group,
where we
this
are.
hollow
Gotta
specifically.
stay alive for my mom's, who was.
The Whispers can hold it for a while we
Depends, are they smart
make
enough
sure
or
this
stupid
place is
enough?
safe,
You
then
give
we
them
can get back
everything,
to that.
Congratulations, they have no need for you. You keep them
No one
on
else is
lead,
hunting
then
us.
they have to keep you around, protect you.
Well,
Hmm.
we'll have to talk to Slick about
Well,
it.
we already are
He's the one in
planning our
command.
defenses against if a
Speaking of
police
which-
raid does
Exactly.
happen. We have Miss Raven, who gave us the locations out in the main hollow to fortify for sniping positions, which has been fantastic. And you've, along with everyone else, have been moving reinforced metal in those key locations. Once we actually get the gate set up and everything, that will definitely help with that.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
if we can have more ways to completely disable them from entering, that will probably be best. If we can figure out ways to do that to deter them from actually trying instead of just outright shooting and killing them.
I mean, so as far as this stuff is gonna go, this is the hollow. It's hardly Fort Knox. Most of what's gonna keep the police off our back is just not fucking around and finding out.
Hmm.
Just don't give
Just
them a
have to
reason,
keep
and you'll be
quiet.
fine.
They already have
Um,
a reason, and it's a pretty big one.
They do not. If they did, they would have busted their ass inside here. Because it's pretty obvious we're
They don't know it's
fortifying
here
and plugging
yet.
the whole thing.
That's the
Can you
Well,
give
point.
me
that's
a
the
chance to
thing.
speak
What
instead of
reason are you
butting
saying
in
they
with
have?
every sentence?
What reason do you say
Does
they
he know
have?
about
Shay?
the situation, Raven? About Lono?
They are looking for Lono,
I
yes.
do not think so.
Oh no.
One moment.
Lono was
let her
taken.
talk.
Oh.
Yeah, they're looking for
Raven, speak.
Lono. Apparently Victor got to her. But I like to believe that Victor has it under control. He has kept them at bay for... So far, he's just informed us that they're looking for us. Who knows how long they've been looking for us? They might have been looking for us for weeks, maybe months, and he's kept them at bay. So we need to focus on what our daddy's telling us to
Okay,
do.
well-
Until he took Lono.
It's not on us to think about that then.
'Cause he's the
Victor
one who
can handle
warned
the
us.
back end. We just need to not
Stop
do stupid
interrupting.
shit. We just need to not do stupid
I-
shit to cause that to happen, you know? No shootings, no anything
Why did
that
Victor
aren't pre-approved.
let us know then?
'Cause he's a
Victor
whisperer.
warned us about it. The police.
Victor likes to play around with people.
I mean,
He just wants to watch us be on
look,
edge.
I don't know what kind of fucking high-end politics whoever this person is trying to play with, but honestly, we don't need to fucking care about that right now. If you let us know and we're seeing police at our door, all we need to do is just wait. And it's fully understandable if you want to go into panic mode when you see the police. I mean, I do as well. We used to do it before, but if they don't have a warrant right now, then they're looking elsewhere. When they get to our door, that's when we can start worrying. I mean, we're already fortifying for that. We're doing as much as we can, but all we can do now is sit back, give a fucking smile and a wave, and know that they ain't gonna search us.
There are two things that is wrong with that. One, we are all criminals here, which will give them enough reason to hunt us down. And two, the majority of the police in Saphira City are corrupt. I don't think those
Exactly the reason why
wait.
they haven't knocked on our door already.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they
If
haven't
they
knocked on
don't
the door
have-
because they don't know which door to knock.
Y'all
If they don't
need to
Exactly
calm
what
have
I'm
down.
fucking
precise
saying, man.
evidence, then they can't arrest us. Or well, they could, but they wouldn't be able to actually prosecute us. They need
And
evidence.
that's
If they're corrupt,
the
I don't think
problem.
that they would care too much about that.
Okay.
indeed.
No plant evidence.
You'll
They
need
don't
to
got
calm down
evidence.
for 1 second.
Well,
Okay.
we're calm.
I am.
We're
The
just planning.
police are currently not fucking with us because of a deal that Delhi has made. We know that previously because of something Toku told us. If that is changing, then we will be informed. The police, maybe the not so corrupt side, is trying to find us, but Lono's gone missing. That's not our problem. If Victor's taken her, that's Victor's problem. Yeah.
King Victor
He warned us.
himself.
Stop interrupting. That's the one warning I'm going to give, because I kind of want this conversation to end sooner than later. Victor did give some warning. That's true. He gives a warning because they're looking around this area. They're not going to fuck with us. The second they fuck with us, deal's off, we fuck with them.
Yep.
We are
That's a good
safe.
point.
They come around, smile, wave, don't even talk to them. Carry on. Because they can't do shit at the moment. Because if they fuck up, we have all right to do what we want to do. But if we fuck up, they have all right to do what they want to do.
We took a fucking police base. They haven't done shit. You think they're gonna do that
No.
now because we're dressed in green?
Yes. Also, good point, which is it's a police base that the Tigers took. That we've now taken.
Same point. It's still their territory.
The police aren't
Either
going
way,
to
I
do
don't-
shit unless we give them a reason to.
Either way, as far as the police are concerned, they remain as a concern and nothing more. They're not a reason to sound the fucking alarms. They're not some big meanie that's gonna go down there. You know what it is? The fucking Tigers. They're the ones that are taking our territory, and while we're in a bit of a stalemate right now, we need to do something about it. And I'm sure if we pulled Slick in here, he'd agree just as much. Because honestly, when's the last time y'all have had a shootout with a fucking police officer? And when's the last time you've had a shootout with a tiger? Very fucking recently. Yeah. So
Let's just ask Slick.
that's the way it is right now.
Just to
Right.
make sure that things are clear. I do believe that no one here is completely worried about the police. It's more or less a repercussion, making sure that we've got all our plans out beforehand before it needs to be something that happens lickety split. We've got ideas before problems actually arise, if they do.
In that case, we can just
Indeed.
designate
And what's
people to do certain things. Divide our forces. We have enough people now to be able to do that.
indeed? And the other thing is, should definitely still continue to prep just in case the Tigers do coming knocking on our door, since apparently they know where we're at.
Yeah, that's a good
Oh
point.
shit.
That's just another
Oh
major
yeah,
thing.
about that.
Hermes.
Yeah, speaking of which, we were mentioning,
Fuck.
how do they know where we are?
Hermes is
I
very
do not
Does anybody know?
resourceful.
But that doesn't change the
Well-
fact that we still have to prepare for that.
Yes.
could have most likely been tipped off by a next whisper. There's plenty of possibilities.
Didn't we bring Biker here? We had his helmet for a while. Maybe there was a tracker
No.
in it.
Well, we brought
We
his
did.
helmet and his phone. That's plausible
He
for
was
tracking.
here, actually.
Matt,
He was
Yeah,
here?
he did.
He was here.
Indeed,
Sat
he
him
was
down in the lobby for a
blindfolded
bit.
and bound, but he was actually here. For like 2 minutes before they took him away again.
then we were probably tracked by that.
That's a
then.
possibility.
That's
Why was he
unfortunate.
brought here? Why isn't he just left at the station?
Strange.
I do not know.
He wanted
Strange.
Toku
Just
to make
strange.
negotiations
Oh,
with him.
strange.
Interesting if that was the reason they allowed their base to be taken. Who knows?
Unfortunate.
That is a very interesting idea.
You should have
actually.
broke
Let the
more than
base
his
be
hand,
taken.
then King. Made it a bit more worthwhile.
Just snapped his neck.
That would be
I don't know
killing
who the fuck
him.
you are, but I'm
Unless we
assuming
can
Ready to shoot
paralyze
him.
him.
Then I might need to beat your ass.
That's Jay.
That is Jay. He is with
Copy.
us.
What's up?
Pleasure to meet you. Name's Crunch.
Regardless.
It doesn't matter who's at our front door. It's just the fact there are multiple potentials for them to be at our front
Preparing
door.
the bases are priority. There we go.
Indeed.
I think worrying about ourselves is probably for the best, rather than worrying about others. They're not our problems yet, and when they are, we'll deal with them.
Tigers attack us, we'll attack back. If the cops show up, they can't do shit. Don't give them a reason, and they can't do anything. If they give us a reason, then we've just entered a whole new ballpark.
Indeed.
What's the next plan for the Hollow?
Next
Sadly-
plan?
We're waiting on
Mhm.
Stick for that.
What's the next room that we're digging out?
Oh, that.
Mr. King is digging out the basement, and it's almost done, I've heard, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
basically finished.
Right. Otherwise, we should be getting the workshop up and running, and the storehouse actually filled with all of our equipment. It's just actually getting everything in
Thanks,
set
Doc.
places.
Yeah, the first floor is already dug out, and it's just a matter of setting the rooms up to do what we need them to
Indeed.
do.
Okay, that's good. With the workshop up, I
No.
should be able to get our network online, along with a honeypot that should effectively take us off the map from any hackers, any kind of intrusions through there, including police scanners.
Thankfully, I've been clearing out this base long before a majority of you showed up, so this base was already on the verge of being ready to be renovated.
Good.
Perfect.
I don't think I
Yes,
could
that-
stand sleeping in that, the thing where the fluorescent lights were like 50 feet in the air.
Yes, we have converted that back to other projects. Actually rebuilt, or at least covered up the holes
Pardon
and
me.
second collapsed floor in there, so it actually is no longer vaulted. But yes, it should be the garage as well, and the gym that we have all set up.
I've been trying to helping it up.
Jim, hold the fuck on. Where's that?
I
at?
put up some
Indeed,
posters.
Miss Carol has been working.
Yeah, I'm interested. in
Coming
that.
soon.
quite a bit.
Sounds like fun.
It would make it certainly feel more homely with the posters.
Mhm.
Indeed. Once we get Miss Jackie in here and pretty much, how do I say this? Drawing her artwork all over the walls. Give it more color, more pop. Less
Liven the place up a bit.
Bright.
Painting.
indeed. That should be clear very soon.
Mhm.
But yes, as from the original starting point of this topic, I do need the serums from tigers whenever we encounter them, as well as the bigger equipment for probably medical and for my lab. If you're out and about, or if any of you actually get to go to the black markets.
As far as I'm aware, the black market passes have yet to been handed out. Toku was meant to do it before he leaves, but he was meant to do a lot of things before he left, actually.
Yeah.
It's kind
I
of a
don't
spur of the
expect
moment.
synthetics to be welcome.
Sounds slick now then.
Indeed.
Slick knew about it because we used to go there, but then he closed down, and since then the place has been abandoned, wherever they were before. They probably moved. Whereabouts?
Right.
I have no idea.
He's the boss now, he'd be able to find out.
Depends.
Plenty of people to ask.
If they're asking for
Indeed.
passes, I don't think it would be so easy to find. But
Find the location, I guess.
Right.
Well, I think looking at those target outposts I found would be our first priority, really. There's 2 of them.
Either way,
My priority, that's the job.
I might take my leave for
Lead the
now.
way.
Alright.
If there's anything anyone needs from me or whatever.
He wants
Okay.
some takeout.
But yes, Miss Raven, you were
Not
saying
fine.
something about some sort of outposts? I
Yeah.
overheard?
2 target outposts I found about 2 weeks ago. Just haven't got around to checking them out again. With everything that's going on, it's been a bit difficult.
See you around, King.
Take it.
Right.
Hiking.
Do you
Well-
know anything about these 2 outposts?
Small. Nothing too large, but there's 2 of them. Don't really know much about it. Just quickly jotted down their whereabouts and would come back to them another day. I plan to have the scouting team split up into 2 groups. I believe there's 6 members now, so be 3 for each.
That's a lot.
That'll be perfect. We'll definitely compile a list of all of our members. I know Mr. Flint has been doing that, and it's been quite handy.
Mm.
So yes, that will be fantastic. We can actually start taking back the city.
I'm gonna take a walk.
See ya, Carol.
Alright.
I mean, if there's only 5 scouts,
Not bad. Not bad.
it'll be 3 in one team and myself and someone else in another team. Because you're
Of course.
because you're one of the senior members of the scout team, you'll be leading the second team.
Alright. Easy enough, just point me towards one of those bases. Whichever one you don't want.
Yeah, I'll be sure to give you details closer to the date.
Perfect. Also, I should have.
The sooner the better, I guess,
Said
since
this
they just
before,
pulled out
so
half their
yeah.
forces.
Yeah, we still need to be on guard
Otherwise,
Oh,
then.
yeah.
We do need to start setting up our laptops together.
Oh, well, that's true as well. But I did actually ask some people for help with the environmental research facility. We have a couple of people for that. That's why I didn't mention it, because we already have that underway.
Perfect.
Have a couple of helping hands.
That would be a great help then. But yes, so we have that plan for when the scouting, we have the environmental research. I have the lab that I need to set up.
Logical research
Or,
pond.
And yes, should be a fairly productive day. It's just I want to figure out more about this research that the Fallen have been doing. That'll definitely
Yeah, that sounds super
greatly
interesting. That sounded super interesting.
Couldn't we tell you much?
that'll definitely greatly increase my findings and probably kickstart with what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Why the Fallen are so interested in rats, I'll never know.
It's probably less to do about interest and more. There's plenty of them. Loads of test subjects. You can find them anywhere.
They are perfect sources for testing, hence the name lab rats. It makes sense.
Rat bomb seems like a weird one, but okay.
That does sound rather exotic for sure.
The terrorists, what can you expect from them? Come on now.
We'll just
Good
have
point.
our own test subjects.
Must have had some pretty big rats to blow up a building like that.
I mean,
That's
you
what
have
I'm saying, I don't know.
plants. We also have frogs. You can test the serum on those, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I fear that what next may be a rat nuke.
Trap a bunch of them together.
Yeah.
Drop it on this.
Not to mention, I think
city.
But
frogs and
Perfect
plants might
timing
actually be
for it.
better. So, well, actually, I'm not sure. Because they tested on rats. Rats are mammals, but frogs are amphibians.
And apparently it turned into a rat hook. But yes, no, I'm just...
wouldn't it be cool if it worked, though?
I was talking to Mr. Toku about perhaps creating a very own Seymour. Now that would be funny.
A very own Seymour.
Who?
Come again?
Seymour is a reference to a very old plant in a movie a long time ago.
Oh, I see.
More.
Hmm.
Is that what
Exactly.
you're talking about?
Yes, I believe the movie is called Little Shop of Horrors.
So
There
many
was a plant
people
in there
here
that was able to...
was able to what?
You were saying?
I was gonna say that a lot of people here know a lot about these old movies. You know, things that are like 400 years of age.
I've got a whole bunch of VHS movies and tapes and shit. If you would like some, gonna have to find a player for it, but
Sure, but most of my time is spent just making sure the perimeter is safe and scouting and finding out information, so I don't think I'd have the time for it, but I appreciate the offer.
it's good to know about the. I guess it wouldn't pop culture, would it? Older culture and references that are made.
Oh, it sounds like you and Rocket will get along then. Rocket talks about loads of
Makes sense. A lot of movies and video games have been remade so many times already, it's kind of hard to get new ideas.
yeah.
Yes,
Nothing's
like
vintage
Sonic
original
Adventure
nowadays, is it?
2008. The
Exactly.
remake.
Yes,
Or like
that is...
Skyrim 2420 edition.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that is a good point. Oh, yes. Since you're here, Miss Caro, by any chance, do you have any sort of
Movie
laptop
marathon,
or
Raven.
tablet of any
Fun
sort?
variant of the Pokemon movie.
I have a phone,
That is fair.
but that's about
Right,
it.
we should definitely get you access to one. Just so when we do our research together, we can actually compare notes when we're not at home base or anything
Where
of
is
the like.
Blick today?
That seems like a good idea.
Very slick.
What was that?
So far, all I have is
Where
my
is
journal.
Blick today? Yeah.
Scavenging hunt. He's
Sorry,
going to be
keep my
gone for a while.
recipes.
As mentioned,
Right,
he's injured,
okay.
so
That seems to be
carrying
one of the-
stuff will be even more
Right, I'll
difficult.
definitely get you something then. I'm pretty sure.
Seems like
Mr.
Wednesdays aren't-
Gill
or,
has a spare
Tuesdays,
computer I
Tuesday.
think
Yeah, it's
you've
Tuesday.
acquired that you can use for now
Seems like
until we
Tuesdays
can get you
people
your
don't really
laptop.
tend to show up too often.
Okay.
True.
Perfect. But yes,
Understandable, really, but
other than that, I believe.
A lot to talk with him about.
yeah.
Indeed.
Hate meetings.
He's gonna have a lot of them, I get the feeling. All of this.
Oh, he's taking up Toku's mantle. Toku was constantly asked questions whenever he came in.
Exactly.
Well, he was taking up Toku's
What's
mantle
going on
without
with
even
us,
being
man?
prepared for Toku's mantle.
Did you hear?
Yeah, I agree.
Not completely,
You
no.
got a
The
promotion.
sooner he gets more
Toku got a
Oh,
promotion.
shit.
people to assist him, the
He's on
better.
the Delhi's council now.
But he's taking his time.
Right.
I guess he's waiting to heal.
Christ.
So he
Yeah,
hasn't picked yet, I assume?
real big leagues. Like really big league.
Right.
You know, I'd say that I'm proud of him, but
Well then,
Well, that's why Strange has been around so much recently.
if that's
so
the case, we should definitely
interested
try
in him.
to
he
help
was
the load then.
handling that whole process.
That would probably be best. Until he gets situated and is able to
unfortunately,
Yeah, I'm trying my best.
effectively...
Reconnaissance and
not too sure
information
how I'm feeling
gathering
about
is something
these
I can do
councilmen
good
in
at.
Little Delhi at the moment.
I'm trying to keep abreast of
Indeed.
it, but there's a lot
At
to do.
least one of ours is up there now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, Miss Carol.
Just have to see how well he tends to keep himself.
Would
in
you be
touch
able
with the
to, as per the message a week ago, I think it's been
Hope he
out,
doesn't
would you
forget
be able to
about the,
procure a
little folk
species
down here.
of frog that will actually be able to
He's
grow in a
gonna be too
relative
busy
short time, so we can
getting grapes fed
potentially
to him by half-naked women.
have them be our test
Probably.
subjects if the Fallen have their
Basically
rights?
how Victor described it.
I know you would
That
be
would
the
depend on the type of frog.
King,
He...
you going for a walk?
Yeah, what's up?
Just asking if you're going for a walk. That's all.
Yeah. Gotta go just do muscle workout stuff. Want to come, you're free to.
Hmm.
Listen, it's better than sitting here and being all cooped up.
I mean, I've been out all day yesterday, looking for signs or seeing if the police officers are nearby. Obviously away from this place, so they don't follow me back and assume that I'm watching out for it, but I did want to talk with you, but if you're going to your training, then we'll talk some other time.
I mean, once again, you're free to come with me.
Sure, I'll catch you up. I just make sure that I notify them in case they have any other questions for me.
Okay. Don't let anything they say get to you. A lot of them are just talking out their asses at this point.
I mean, even if it is the case, their concerns say a lot.
Yes, but at the same time, trust me, we have bigger problems.
Right.
This matter, since we have no idea what we're doing with... Do you have any ideas, Miss Carol?
If you want it. Fuck it. I'll take some, sure.
It's like
The only
Need
thing
to go
I
with,
can think
like-
of
There's more in the
is maybe something
Jester, 'cause he
that
wanted
can
sex.
stay together. Something resilient. I don't really know much about plants.
What about a water lily?
Right.
There's a med bay.
We'll definitely be needing those for the
Right, we
ecological
do.
site.
Yes, we do need to obtain those anyway. I suppose that could be it. Ooh. Have you seen those water lilies that have like the thorns that kill all the other plants in the area? Those are cool.
If you want to do some research on that, then we can definitely take a look at that. Possibly also want to look into some sort of flower, some sort of bulbing plant. That'll work as well.
Is this
We could
for the
probably start off
serums?
with 2. Of course.
Hmm. I mean, you suggested, someone suggested weed to make some money on the side, but maybe some medicinal plants would be great. Painkillers or narcotics.
I think Flint has been just raiding our stash too often for us to have like a consistent supply.
Hmm.
Yes, we
So-
don't really have necessarily the size that we need to actually grow
Plus,
the amount of
Hmm.
weed that Mr. Flint needs. It would probably be cheaper and better for him to go out and get some, unless he wants to have some sort of plants on his own, but they need special conditions.
I see.
I've kept a couple of plants around, but honestly, I think serum research is slightly higher on the importance. We do only have limited space here.
Indeed, and it's only Mr. Flint that I know of that actually smokes
Is
the
this about?
substance, so it would make sense.
Is this about for Flint and more about we can sell it to other people for money? We have a income then.
We don't have enough room to make a amount to sell. That's what we're trying to say. We don't even probably
Yeah.
have enough room for Mr. Flint's stash that we have.
Oh, I see. I understand what you mean now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing the voice wrong.
Well, yeah.
Although trying to
We'll
find
absolutely need the lilies, so those will.
some kind of small scheme for making quick cash might be a good idea.
Actually, wait, lilies are the perfect test subject.
Mhm.
Because on the off chance that something did go wrong, they're aquatic. And while
That is a good point.
And what if the
We all need
serum?
water
they
to
certainly
survive.
won't have enough of that.
What if the serum mutates them to make them a little bit less dependent on water? I mean, the Hulks, they get mass out of nowhere.
And that
So-
is another
That's
good
true.
point. That they
You never know
somehow
what that
acquire.
stuff would do. Especially if it brought something back from the dead.
That is a very
Hmm.
good point. Definitely need to experiment on either plants or animals before we do on humans. Human testing will be
Well, the
more
only
of
other
out when we're on the
variety-
field. And when we see a Hulk, we can potentially deploy the cure that we've developed.
Hmm.
When we get to that, that's probably going to be months from now.
Right, so then settled then. I'll if you're going to be looking for ingredients, I think I'll probably focus on the lilies then instead of the nightshade. Since you'll
Mhm.
probably have that covered. And we do need the lilies, and they can double as our first test subject.
Look, they're bulbs. That's how they grow, right?
Mhm.
Seeds. Is it seeds or bulbs? With lotus.
Here's a question
We'll
for
do
you.
the research.
I've never done I've never done aquaculture before. I've certainly done a lot of gardening, but I'm sure it's not too different.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna plan to head out. Is there any more questions you have for me before I leave?
Not at the moment, no. But I'll give you a call if I do.
Yeah, please do. You have my number after all. And it's gonna be
I do?
watching King work out. Make sure he has a buddy. Because he tends to do a lot of running around the block, amongst other things.
Right. Oh,
I saw him pass through the door.
Yeah, he's already left.
Onto
I'm
the
gonna
main
probably catch
hall.
up with him.
Okay.
Alright.
Just gonna get some ammo quickly, and then I head out. Hmm.
See what we can do. Perhaps we can even just stack some planks or something underneath the table to increase the height.
Mhm.
I know there's plenty of spare books.
Sure thing. Certainly a lot of mysteries.
To an extent, we all are.
I mean, it comes with a job.
Victor and Hermes? That is a terrible match.
God, this sounds hilarious.
What the hell? Victor and Hermes? What?
We were shipping characters. Victor X Hermes.
Oh, goody.
So my question is, would Hermes flirt in person, or would they use their daughter?
Oh no! No, Hermes would just leave a message on a radio. He'd make it into like a scavenger hunt.
Oh, fuck me.
He'd be the worst person to come home to. There's rose petals all the way up to a radio. Not me.
Gonna take a look what they're talking about now.
Okay.
They're talking so much. Like, ooh.
Who is?
Yeah, I know, I hate it. What's worse is they keep out. I'm honestly gonna start putting my foot down, and if they're having a genuine, like, big conversation, if people interrupt, they're gonna get warned. And if they ignore my warning, I'm going to fucking hit them.
That's why I left. Everyone was just arguing. I'm just like, this conversation, quote unquote, is getting nowhere.
Yeah.
Then I hung out with Prince.
It's okay. King, it's air and fanfiction win.
Don't say that.
King then
Fink already
King
thinks
then
that.
thrusted.
What do you mean?
Wait, Fink already thinks that?
Fink already thought that because she said if she was to join
much
or go back
talking.
to the Whisperers,
Mm-hmm.
that me and her would have kicked off. But since she's now fully in Fallen, and because I never made the move over to Fallen, she's just like, yeah, no, you and King. I'm just like, but no. I'm gonna watch from the sidelines. I'll let King have Raven. I'll just watch.
Just watch.
Watch.
Weirdo.
As King thrusts his stop sign deep inside the type.
No. No.
Are you gonna paint a dog in your little book?
Actually, you know what?
Hey, Rebel.
Ribbon. man.
Hi, hi.
I didn't get a chance to do this.
Hey.
You're appreciated. Thank you for all the stuff you've been doing to help around the hollow.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I'm
You're
trying.
cool.
God,
I
Aaron
also
would be the
fucking
first
love that
person
your
to do
character
a
is frog motifed. Pet the frog. Honestly, when I came in, when I literally came in with just a shirt that said "Man, I love frogs," I did it as a funny haha, and I was like, no, King likes frogs. And then you just come in like, oh, I vibe with that.
Frogs. I need
fucking love
to
it.
get her the Man I Love Frog hat.
Yeah, look at me. I mean, I've still got it. It's an outdated model, but fucking, I still got King's model. Where is it?
I don't know if you got a
Or
chance
did
to
I?
see it, but
Oh,
somebody
no, did
made
I?
a comment about my backpack on my combat one that it has King on the back.
Oh yeah, King Fog.
It has King on the back.
Oh my god. Yeah,
This will be your Halloween outfit. Deal with it.
The muscle frog.
You're gonna be a fucking frog. With
Okay, no,
cybernetic legs.
I apparently fucked up and deleted the model. Never mind, I can't turn into Man, I Love Frogs. Shit. I'll have to recreate Man, I Love Frogs.
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 Frog.
You repeats.
The frogs.
It's just fucking, it's just buff frog.
He's buff.
I like Kara. Kara's an adorable character.
Mm.
I
She's
like her,
soft
she's
spoken as
fun.
well.
Yeah.
He's creepy. I haven't done creepy in a bit.
I fucking love it. I fucking love it.
Creepy is like the new in, isn't it?
Hello, Pampo.
Oh.
Yeah.
More tadpoles, another frog on the back.
So wait, Chris, what exactly is this conversation you want to have between King and Raven?
You literally told me that you wanted me to have a conversation in character to see my reaction.
Oh, I completely forgot about that shit.
So yeah, like it's fine.
About, like, literally only yesterday, right?
Yeah, we can do it some other time. We don't have to do it now. I mean, I'm pretty tired, so doing it now is not necessary.
Awesome sauce. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm still streaming. I can turn it off. So I wasn't too sure if we were doing a scene or not,
Good.
so I can turn it off. Doing good.
Have to gouge your eyes.
Ah.
I'm still streaming, but I can take it off. Write that down.
Shut the fuck up. Shut
I'm
the
still
fuck
streaming, but I can turn it off.
I already turned it off.
Stop! What the fuck?
No, Mr.
I'm
King,
gonna-
please.
I'm gonna be real. I still want to just fucking like at some point just grab someone by
Fucking
the
hell.
nuts, grab the scruff of their neck, pick them up, and just.
Raven is tired of your shit.
Yes, sir.
You still streaming?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna postpone saying the joke I was gonna make.
Alright, thank you much everyone who tuned in for the stream. I appreciate it greatly. You're all wonderful. Hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. And I'll see you maybe Thursday, definitely Friday. Because it's, something's going to happen. Oh, you might even see me Wednesday. Because we'll read this thing so that everyone is on the same page. So I actually haven't read it all. So, Gang Metaverse announcement. The black market. Read carefully. Recently, the black market has moved its location from District 0 deeper into the market district. This location is by no means easy to find. Ideally, those with criminal backgrounds would know of its new location. This is an open, public roleplay lobby, not just for Gang RP characters. With this said, there are rules in the black market that must be accepted and abided. Rules. If you start a fight or engage in combat, expect character death. You are under DM watch and are rules in this community. If you bring your character into this environment, Be warned, this is a place of higher power and serves for story purpose. If you want an ID or entry to the black market, you must find this out in character, be it on map or by word of mouth. Not everything should be obtainable here. Prices are extremely high for rare and exotic parts. GangRP members do not come here expecting to get everything you want. You will not have the money and or reputation you need. The black market does not care about who you are or where you come from. They themselves are their own faction. IDs cost a lot of credits, 100,000 credits, equivalent to $1,000 to be exact. This must be renewed every month if you wish to keep coming to the market. Do not cheat the system. The gates and guards do regular checks. Those without an ID within the market will be shot on sight. This includes vendors. Synthetics are barred from entry unless working at the black market. So yeah, there's that. Lobby starts at 9 PM CST. I would like to go, but at the same time, I don't even know if Raven can go there. They said it's a big map. And what they said, the way it's kind of worded, it makes it sound like it's a map that people can explore and find out around the map, because it does say specifically. What was it? What does it say? If you want an ID or entry to the black market, you must find this out in character, be it on map or by word of mouth. So that's obviously for the ID, but at the same time there's word of mouth about the finding the black market. So maybe the black market's an open place and you have to find it. But even then it's a market district. No one's going to go to market district because it's tiger territory. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to head off. Have a wonderful day, everyone. See you next time. Goodbye.